what? Was later identified by her as a friend's over her? What the freaking frack language is this? Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. So yesterday, whenever I was premiering this video, some of you in the live chat stated that Daniel over on Drunk Turkey claims to have had this information a long time ago and has some further info. Now, this channel, Plunder, they are claiming that they are hearing her claim that she saw Bryan and parked next to him. Again, I went over some of the Linda Lane audio for the timestamps where it sounds like the DoorDasher would have shown up because you can hear a car engine. They would leave because you then hear a car engine leaving. And then it's like 3 minutes, over 3 minutes before SV1 would have been into the area. So unless the car leaving is not the DoorDasher and she stuck around for who knows how long doing who knows what for no reason at all, I don't find this probable. Logistically, it's literally improbable. But let's go ahead and take a listen to what he is claiming to know, because from what I'm understanding, my people are telling me he's claiming to have spoken to a friend or a neighbor of this lady's and has some additional information. So let's take a look.
What she says is that her husband was murdered in front of her, shot 9 times, and she went through that trauma, and then now she's also testifying. And what she's testifying to is that she's the DoorDash driver in the Bryan Kohberger case. She says she saw Bryan.
I don't hear that.
That he was right next to her.
I don't hear that either. Now, I have gone back in since this portion has come out and re-listened to it because like I stated in, again, this video, and if you haven't seen my take on this, it'll be linked down in the description box. When I first listened to this, whenever it was first sent to me about 90 minutes after the channel posted it, I didn't hear anything. I did not hear what people were claiming to hear. Then I went down, read a few of the comments, listened again, and then I sort of started hearing it. But there's a phenomenon whenever it comes to sounds. Most people know about all those trending things like green needle and thistle or whatever in the world, all those different sound things where everyone was going around and literally arguing with each other the same way we all did about that stupid blue dress. And I've gone back in, like I mentioned, after hearing them claim saw Bryan park next to him or whatever they're claiming. I don't personally hear it. I did start hearing the I saw Bryan thing for a minute until I started listening to it more and more and more. I started hearing this. And now I have to testify. Big murder case too, so yeah. Because I'm a DoorDash driver, so yeah.
You have to testify in which murder case?
Murder case for the college girl.
Oh.
My DoorDash driver, I saw Bryan. My DoorDash driver, I saw Bryan. Again, that's just my opinion. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of other people are also hearing what I heard, but let's go ahead and continue listening.
I wanted to read something to everybody that was sent to me a while ago. And again, I don't break things.
He almost said a month ago, and then he just like overly did the a while ago. Which one was it? A month isn't that long.
Until things come out that are a little bit, that I have corroborating evidence, so to speak, right? And so this is one of them. I'm not going to say who this person is or anything, but she goes on to say that she works with somebody who's a friend, very close friend, who is the DoorDash driver. She's a middle-aged woman.
So this person he's getting this information from works with this lady and also considers her a very close friend, or has a friend that works with the DoorDasher. Let me re-listen to that.
And so this is one of them. I'm not going to say who this person is or anything, but she goes on to say that she works with somebody who's a friend, very close friend,
a close friend,
who is the DoorDash driver.
Okay, so
She's a
she
middle-aged
works with
woman
someone who is a
who
close friend that
specifically
is the
remembers
DoorDash
seeing the
driver.
white vehicle pass by.
So this woman is friends and works with the DoorDash driver. That's how I'm understanding it. But he could also be saying this woman is friends with somebody or works with somebody that's close friends with the DoorDash driver. Let's just listen. Okay.
I'm not going to say who this person is or anything, but she goes on to say that she works with somebody who's a friend, very close friend, who is the DoorDash driver.
Okay.
She's a middle-aged woman
Mm-hmm.
who specifically remembers seeing the white vehicle pass by the house a number of times in a short period of time.
Okay, if you are a DoorDash driver, why are you hanging around long enough in the neighborhood to see a vehicle pass by multiple times in a short period of time? DoorDashers are never in my driveway for more than a whole 15.2 seconds, okay? So, no, already that doesn't make any logistical sense. It doesn't make any sense unless she wasn't there to just drop off food. What are you hanging around for? No.
I wish she was at the house. As she was walking to the house and she looked up, the driver of the car was looking at the home and her as a drive-by, and it was a male who was later identified by her friends hold on, let me read this again. This
yeah, please, because
alrighty. No. So as she was walking to help me all to leave, the white car once again was passing.
As she was walking to help what? I'm sorry. Was that like another language I've never heard before? Let's go back a second. He would have been better off putting this up on the screen, like an edited version of this. If he knew that he was going to talk about this because this information came out, he should have put it up on the screen. I can't even understand what he's trying to say.
And she looked up. The driver of the car was looking at the home.
Okay.
And her as a drive-by, and it was a male who was later identified by her friends. Hold on, let me read this again. This is kind of far away. Alrighty. So as she was walking to help me leave, the white car once again was passing the house.
Okay, so were they door dashing together? Is this somebody else that was like with this person? This is really difficult to follow. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm like nitpicking, but this is difficult to follow.
And she looked up and the driver of the car was looking at the home.
Okay.
And her as a drive-by, and it was a male who was later identified by her as a friends over her.
What? Was later identified by her as a friends over her? What the freaking frack language is this? Are we serious? This is what we are listening to as some sort of valid information when it comes to a damn thing? Are we for real? You know what? It's fine. I needed some freaking laughter this morning. What the hell is this? Oh my God. Okay.
He's seen the car pass by. That honestly, that kind of is confusing to me. But
he's seen the car pass by, so she wasn't by herself.
Pass by the house into the direction. He was looking into the direction of the house, and she noticed at the same time the light on the second floor of the home was on, and the female was in a window watching the car drive by as well. There you go.
Okay, so could that have been Dylan's contact at 350 something? Like, what is this? What do you mean? So somebody was obviously awake, which we already knew that the whole sleeping thing was bullshit. So somebody on the second floor. That could have been Xana or it could have been Dylan. Because remember, at some portion of time earlier in that morning, around the time all of this is apparently starting up, Dylan, according to the PCA, according to the bullshit, there's a portion in there that says that she hears what she claims to be Kaylee saying, someone's here. Okay. So for somebody on the second floor to be at the window with the light on, that makes perfect sense to me. Even if it wasn't Xana, it makes perfect sense for it to be Dylan because she was in her bedroom adding contacts and doing all kinds of other things on her phone at the 350-ish mark up until after. So for the light to be on, that makes sense to me. We already knew that people weren't really asleep. We already knew there was action happening. That's the only portion of this that I understand.
I missed a sentence. Sorry about that, guys. Of
course you did.
It's a small print. Alrighty,
you have a phone that you can
let me
zoom
reread
on.
This.
Oh my God. Okay, yes,
a girl
please.
Was very close friends with the DoorDasher. She's a middle-aged woman who specifically remembers seeing a white vehicle pass by the house.
Cool.
A number of times in a short period of time in which she was at the house. She was walking to help me at all to leave. See, that one's kind of confusing. I'm not sure what she's trying to say there. The white car once again was passing the house. She looked up and the driver of the car was looking at the home and her. As they drive by, and it was a male who was later identified by her as friends over her. I'm not sure what she was saying.
So whoever the frick was in this car is friends of somebody, friends of the driver, friends of somebody at a King Road. Is that what so not Bryan, right? Because there's no connection. This is the kind of crap that the guilters freaking grab onto like psychopaths. This mumbo jumbo gargle bulboo that I can't even comprehendo, okay? What the hell kind of story is even being told right here? So this is how I'm understanding it, okay? So this video came out, right now it's 6:15. 6:15, it's June 15th. Happy Father's Day to all the actual daddios out there. This came out, I believe I got the notification about this Friday morning. It was emailed to me. No, it was like right after noon, 12:18-ish, I think. All the timestamp information for that is in, again, this video. I put my video out, and after my video came out was Plunder's video. Plunder put this sort of crap in there about seeing Bryan and him parking next to her parking next to Bryan. This video was out before my video. I didn't listen to it. I just knew it was out there. I'm only here listening to this because my people told me, hey, he apparently has some extra information, and we always try to get all the information, don't we? What is this? What is this? This isn't even English. How can you comprehend a damn thing this person is trying to say? All that I can understand is that as the DoorDasher was walking towards the house, a white car passed by while a light was on the second floor, and somebody was looking out of the window. And whoever was in that car was later identified to not only be a male, but to also be a friend of somebody. Do you see why this doesn't even make sense to what they're trying to play here? I'm going to continue listening for maybe another 2 or 3 minutes, but I'm pretty positive I'm not missing anything here. This isn't making any sense.
When he seen the car pass by the house,
when he saw the car,
put her looking into the direction of the house, and she noticed at the same time that the light on the second floor of the home was on, and a female was in the window watching the car drive by as well.
Okay.
After the car disappeared, she remembers the person in the second floor window turned and made eye contact with her and then walked away from the window. She drove away. I don't think anything of it until the next time. So basically.
Okay, so are we supposed to believe that the DoorDasher saw Xana in the window? And that's the proof of life? There's nothing in this statement if this person is even an actual human being, because holy crap. If this is even accurate when it comes to what the DoorDasher's responsibility is here when it comes to Xana, because that's what they've been trying to put together this whole time. Are we supposed to believe that her story is not that she handed food to Xana, but that she saw her in the freaking window? So you're sitting there trying to tell me that in the middle of the freaking night, with somebody's window on and somebody standing there, you can see their facial features enough to know who it is? Wouldn't it be more like a shadowy silhouette type situation? I don't see how you could physically know who it actually was, unless you know Xana. Then you would kind of know by her body shape if it was her or not. Once you know somebody, you can tell. But this doesn't make any sense. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm sorry, it just don't.
Basically what she was trying to say, and I did make contact with this person at one point.
Did you know?
And she explained it a lot better.
Does she?
When we were on the phone. But basically what she had said was,
I think you're
the DoorDasher got there, had seen the light on in the second floor window where Xana was at.
That's an assumption.
She could see Xana, but she didn't know who Xana was. She just could see a female. And then she saw a white car pass.
She could just see a female. It could have been Dylan. It literally could have been anyone. Which window? There's 2 bedrooms. So which window? What do you mean? This is not specific enough for people to be trying to do what they're doing with this. Humans are cray-cray, bro.
Her and then come back around and pass her again.
Okay.
And when she passed her, that the person inside the car was so focused into the house and into the home that they didn't even see her out there.
Are they literally trying to say that this is the person that SV1 almost ran over as they were leaving? I'm sorry, but whenever Dateline gave us that information, that was for the 4:20-ish timestamp whenever the car is speeding away because y'all think that he just did all these crazy ass things and now it's him leaving. That's whenever Dateline said that the car almost hit somebody. He's changing the entire timeline of that story. So are we supposed to believe that the DoorDasher got there at 3:59 and hung around for almost 30 freaking minutes? Because how else is anything that they're trying to say here supposed to make any logical sense? I'm done. I don't care what else this person had to say or what he has to say about the situation. This was the most pathetic waste of my entire life, and I am so sorry that I wasted y'all's life even trying to review this crap. But I try to do what my people asked me to do, and I had about 10, 12 people say, hey, this is over there. Guys, this is what? Okay, I'm gonna chill out. I'm not even mad. I'm like, this is hilarious. What was this? I'm just so dumbfounded. I'm gonna get off of here though. I'm gonna stop this video right here because I have so many other things that I need to do today besides this, because holy, what the hell was this? Oh my gosh, let me know what you guys are thinking about this down in the comments. I will probably premiere this one just because I want to talk to you guys in the chat as this is going by. What in the actual freaking frack? What? Okay, let me know how you guys are feeling about all of this down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. I'm sorry, guys. See y'all.